Jetzt müsste der auch laufen. So, jetzt ist es auch halb. Mal gucken, was wir hier für eine Reaction kriegen. Wir haben da leider an dem 236er sehr hesitated. Aber wir sind overall recht gut runtergebrochen. Wir haben jetzt auch nochmal das 786er getroffen. Wir sind ja auch unter 100% geschlossen. Hier. Also denke ich, ist dieses Level gar nicht so unlikely, wenn wir nicht sogar hier runtergehen. Aber mal schauen, wie wir hier reacten. Aber sieht erstmal nicht schlecht aus. Ja, guck dir das an. Wunderschön. Also das kriegen wir auf jeden Fall hier. Würde ich denken, dass wir da nach einer Zeit hingehen. Und maybe können wir sogar noch da runter. Das wäre, glaube ich, sogar ein gutes Target. Ich gucke mal auf dem 1 Hour. Gucke ich halt auf dem 4 Hour. Das hier wäre Liquidity. Das ist halt so Candle Bottom da. Was hätten wir noch? Wir hätten hier eine Big Ass Gap bis hierhin halt, ne? Hier ist auch noch der Start von einer anderen Gap quasi. Wir sind hier halt sehr, 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 sehr bearish. Und wir könnten hier halt nochmal wirklich das zumindest nochmal nehmen und hier ein gutes Stück runter. Wir sind auch, glaube ich, schon an dem FIB-Punkt, wo ich meinte. Ja. Das Fibonacci jetzt gehittet. Aber wir gehen ja auch schon straight durch, deswegen halte ich das Ding. Geisteskranker Drop. Geisteskranker Drop. $2,3K, also schon über 100 Punkte hier gerade. Das FIB hat gefailt, wie man halt sieht, ne? Wir sind ja eigentlich durch alles durch so. Und hier haben wir noch einmal gestruggelt, aber da haben wir eigentlich auch noch Liquidity gegrabt. Und dann sind wir jetzt hier durchgegangen. Wir haben jetzt hier gerade nochmal Liquidity genommen. Aber wir gehen hier wirklich, wir gehen hier straight away zu dem 261er. Das ist geisteskrank, Digga. Wir sind jetzt schon ab 3K. Ich muss auf dem Hourly nochmal gucken. Inwiefern, wie weit wir hier runter können. Ja, guck mal, Digga, wir könnten hier so weit runter. Hier ist erst die letzte Inverse Gap hier mit der zusammen. Also das hier ist so das strongste Point aus diesem ganzen Inverse-Ding. Sonst wäre mit hier unten eine Gap. Das wäre halt eine Gap, ne? Wir haben hier so diesen Dings-Point. Weiß ich mal nicht, wie ich den nennen soll. Liquidity hier unten. Bam, bam. Also es ist hier sehr, sehr viel Liquidity auf jeden Fall auf dem Weg. So, ich würde denken, dass wenn wir halten, wir so in dieser Area hier halten. Aber das FIB extended hier einfach nur komplett. Also wirklich wunderschön. Guckt euch das an. Wir sind hier gleich wirklich an dem, ja, wir sind jetzt hier an diesem 2618er Punkt, wo wir auch straight durchgehen scheinbar, Digga. Holy fuck, wir sind ab 3,6 gerade. Das war wirklich ein Bilderbuch-Trade hier. Okay, wir haben hier aber nochmal Rejection gezeigt. Ich würde jetzt hier mal... Ja, Ja, ich verkaufe
Order filled.
Ich verkaufe mal 6 hier. Dann haben wir noch 4 offen und 1,7 noch. 1,7 schon oder 1,8 schon raus. Ja, heftig, Digga. Heftiges Ding. Fibonaccis, meine Freunde. Fibonaccis. Das ist halt leider kein Perfect Fit für mich. Deswegen habe ich hier nicht deswegen habe ich hier einen Trade vorher nochmal gefailt gehabt bei uns im vor dem ganzen Jahr. Wo war das? Hier irgendwo. Da hatten wir auf jeden Fall nochmal einen gefailt. Ach, keine Ahnung, auf jeden Fall war das einer. Oder wir können auch nochmal unter den Executions gucken. Ja, das war halt dann nur wieder ausgleichen hier, ne? Aber sonst, das was zählt ist... Hier hatte ich einen kleinen genommen scheinbar. Aber den dann Break-Even gezogen. Dann, das war halt der eine Trade, den ich zum Ausgleich genommen habe für die anderen Positionen, die wir da hatten. Und dann hatten wir hier einen Buy genommen anscheinend bei 172, den wir bis 196 gehalten hatten. Und halt hier sonst kleinere Sales, ne? Ja. Digga, mein Kater dreht wirklich völlig am Rad gerade. Eine Sekunde. Oh yeah! Alright, I'm back. That would be a nice area to add into your shit, I guess. Why the fuck is the DOM even open here? Like 618 level, hit there 2 times. Wasn't even able to hit that 50 there correctly. And we're rejecting this FEG, so if we push below this, I'm willing to add 5 back in. Or 6 to get that 10 back. And only if we keep rejecting. Because I don't want to see an inverse of this. Hit 50% because this could lead us higher. Let me disable chart execution so this is not that laggy anymore. Looks good. If this breaks, I'm gonna add.
Order filled.
Added 6 back in. Yeah, it's looking really nice here. We did barely tap this 1618 level on ES there, but just barely. I think we can get some more out of that. Kind of closed its own gap there to the upside. I think this can pretty much lead us lower here. Let's go back in 1 minute. If we get this rundown, I'm willing to take out some more here. You could look at it like that too. Let's see, this is the 236 here, perfectly hit 2 times, and we're going to at least this with that. At least, that's why I said you can take some profit here, hit that right now. Like if we extend it and want to go lower, we should see this and following at this. So you can see Fibonacci's on every like time frame, I'd say. Bro, my fucking cat, he's going wild. That's why I added back on that top side once we broke below this. 1 second here. That's crazy. Oh damn, I was muted the whole time, fuck me. This is a perfect rundown, you saw this fib I marked out, I marked the 300 something level there. This should run nicely, I'd say. Didn't hit that fully. Didn't hit the bottom there fully. I think I'm gonna pull my stop to, yeah, this last high, kind of where we started this bounce down. Because I think ES looks still very bearish here. We closed below the 161 level there, so we could go lower to the 261, or it's likelier that we go there, I'd say. Just gonna take some time, definitely. But looks pretty nice here. Like much wicks here, rejecting this, selling off after. This is pretty beautiful. So I wouldn't wonder if we get like a inverse of this completely to the downside there. Yes, got a nice drop there.
Order filled.
Here. This should kind of go. Yeah, nice. It's gone to 1 minute here, so it's a bit more clear for you guys. So you can see the different Fibonacci levels. We should hit this now. Nice. Damn, guys. That was a perfect prediction from my side today. Holy shit. Like we entered somewhere up here. Like we took that whole thing. Pretty nice. Let's see if we can continue here. But as said, I definitely think this area could be reasonable here. And even like here's liquidity too, so we could take some off there. I'm gonna take 4. Now let me take another 2. Let me take 6 there.
Order filled.
Nice, so we have 7 contracts left. 4K already in this. Took that liquidity. If we still continue, I'll pull it down here. But I'm definitely willing to trail my trade here. I don't want to lose too much on this anymore. But we should kind of execute into this downside here now. Like we did this Fibonacci here.
Order filled.
Not too well, but like kind of good. Yeah, but I saw this bottom here and we saw this max fib extension level, so that was a kind of okay grab. You could see this completely reject now on this fair value gap here, and that would mean we push lower. But looking at the 1 minute, if we inverse this, that is a bullish sign. Let's look how far down we are in this move. We took this internals there, closed the gap here, which is this gap. Got some more gaps here, but this is like harder area now to follow through. Like 50% would be here. This is kind of a good area where we bounced. So I think this is gonna keep on rejecting us. You could remove all of this. Just draw in this. Draw in your trend line here. And draw in the Fibonacci, which would be this high to this low. And now you would just look for like confluences. Like this is a pretty nice entry here from a 0.5. I'm gonna sell this.
Order filled.
5, 6, 7. Get me a better entry here.
Order filled.
Nice, I take that. Now we're in with 10. And like I just based this off of the Fibonacci. Like looking at this fib, we hit this level before. Like we had this low, we kind of got like into this area and rejected that hard. Like didn't even close inside it, just tapped it, rejected it, got below this, closed like very much below this move. Like on the 5 minute, I think we even broke structure here. Yeah, this is a structure break. So the logical thing was like to go lower, get back onto this trend line, get back into like this fair value gap, test this break again, and now execute to the downside. I think this is what's gonna happen here. Again, I'm gonna draw out the liquidities here, or whatever we got to this downside. So there is a gap here. And also we have liquidity. I think this is even a double bottom. Yes, this is a double bottom. So this could be a pretty likely area to go, at least in some time. This gets a lot of buyback right here. Oh, the sun is shining right into my eye. Testing the outside of that trend line there. Kind of trying to like close back inside. Gives it a good try there, definitely. Looks good here. Nice, even a close under the FEG. Retesting the outside there again. Good rejection. I don't see much here because of the sun. Like this would be a risky trade to take if you like only take one trade.
Order filled.
Like as you see, I would have gotten filled here. But like this formed another bottom there. So maybe we have to go up here for a bit. Like get into this move some more. Or at least hit this supply here.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try take that. Oh, lots of bulls. Oh, I wanted to get a near break even there. That's gonna stop me. Shit. Damn. I was a bit too early there, I guess. Like this definitely gets sellers, but like not much. Pull a break even there.
Order filled.
That's alright. I'll just wait a bit more for in this move. Where we want to go. Like this is also a valid fib. And we hit that 200 up there, so that could already send us back down, but like I want to wait for some structure. That's so annoying. Wait a second here. That's better. That's way better. So this will be an interesting point here. I'm gonna delete that, and we're still gonna look for what's gonna happen here. Maybe we test this 50%. I wouldn't really see us come back all the way to this 236. I wouldn't see that actually. Most I'd see here would be either like 50% of this wick sending us, which would be here, or like here. is that interesting point I talked about, the 300 something level. I'm
Order
willing to
filled.
take that risk. This is a nice rejection point. Even though this is kind of against the trend. And maybe we hit that 0.5 up there. This will just take me out.
Order filled.
Wrong choice here. Wrong choice. Didn't hit there again.
Order filled.
Entered in that FVG. Not a good thing here.
Order filled.
Damn, bro, we spiked completely through that. Alright. Now we drop back down. One big ass wig. Maybe we'd have to take out like this top side level here one more time. But there's no nice fib here to measure. Because you only have like this bottom, but no top. Like there's no top yet, so we can't put a Fibonacci on it. But we're coming into this topside wicks, but we got some here too. But we like took that as a support, I'd say. Bounce off of it through that. Yes, bounced up there.
Order filled.
This is valid now. Yeah, it's got a good bounce there. A very nice bounce without taking topside liquidity out there. Yeah, this looks kind of good, I'd say. I think we're looking good here. Mm-hmm.
Order filled.
Alright, getting fucked. right here.
Order filled.
Ignoring everything here. Price at the moment. Cares about nothing. Like, look at that, how it's shooting up. Why the fuck are we shooting up?
Order filled.
We went up there fairly quick. You're up to 100 on longs right now? That sounds good. We made 4.3 or no, 4.6k on the downside sale. Right now I'm just chilling because this fib isn't really getting hit. But I'm thinking about a short here. Yes.
Order filled.
I'm gonna be taking a short there. From that 382 Fibonacci level. But we got good highs built there. I gotta admit that. Still think we're going down here. Keeping like bearish momentum going. Nice. Up for 100 is nice. Sounds good. I still think we're pretty meant to go lower. That's why I'm staying in this bearish sellers, because this wick has to be 50% at some point at least. And that would be around that 18,595 level. So I think we're gonna break. Slowly gonna break. Break here, break there, break everything. And actually, while I'm looking at this, this is a nice 1 minute Fibonacci here, like this to this. It's at D236 here, perfectly, and rejected that. So if this rejects below this, we're really meant to go to that 18,951 level there. But that's only for the 1 minute here. 5 minutes also looks like this could be a grab. Hit that trend line there. And like if you go for this trend line, so we kind of broke out of that to like 50% here and now rejecting that. So yeah. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. 5,000 tick chart also looks good here. Close this gap. Rejected after that. Looks nice, I'd say. Let's see, we close below this 382 here. What the market tells us here. Closed this gap perfectly up there. Took that liquidity now. Touched the trend line again. Sold it all back down. So we should get a bear reaction now. Huge bear reaction below this. Maybe, or should hit this 99.7 there. 20 points in this, maybe. I think we closed this gap now completely. Yes. Closed that gap completely. Get some buyers off that trend line, definitely. But I think we're still looking valid here. Not too sure, but like if this really has to test up there, then we're fucked. So I think I'm gonna pull this kind of break even here. Yeah.
Order filled.
Pulling that. I'll be waiting for this 236 level up there to be hit. Because we are really showing interest in that, and that would be a big supply zone up there. But we're not hitting that perfectly every time, so I'm gonna be careful here.
Order filled.
Buy my first 5 here. Let's see how this reacts. We don't even have a high to measure this, like to go up, so I think this is a fake out. But let's see. Almost tagged us in there for another 5. Luckily it didn't. We are starting to show bearishness here.
Order filled.
We're in there. Hopefully this didn't just... Oh, this looks like it just grabbed some liquidity there and it's gonna push up. But looking like it doesn't always have to mean it is. I want to see this fib fail because we got lots of liquidity down here. I would love to see that break, getting back into the trend line. Everything would line up. That would be nice. Hit that 50% there 2 times. Hit that inverse FEG here now. Got rejections off of that. No, still get some buyers. I'm gonna give it 180, and if this goes above it, we're gonna take the counter trend trade there. Because I think if this is gonna pop up and take us out, this will return and like hit that 1618 up there, taking out this liquidity, maybe closing a gap here. But I'd want to see this gap like hit one time at least here, which we are not doing. Still didn't do it. Hit the gap there. Let's see if we inverse this. Nice, nice candle there. Pretty candle there. Let's see how we react off of that. That's the important part there. Hit 50% there again.
Order filled.
I'll take that off. Just because we closed below there, like, I'm not sure if this is going further. We can always re-enter it, that's not a problem. Five minute is making its first, like, high there. kind of start thinking about a buy here, but I want to see reaction first.
Order filled.
I'm buying this. Target is D1618 there. Let's see if we can get there, or if this is another fake out, which it looks like it might be. Damn.
Order filled.
All right, I shouldn't do like the lower time frame fibs. I should just only use the higher time frame fibs. That makes the most sense here, I guess. Like if we want to break above that, we should get at least like a reaction into this 618 level or 50%. If we want to see lower, which there is a very small candle above, like, and this is a supply zone, we should like kind of already go through that, right? Like this is in that high here. We could go for a sale off of the fair value
Order
that
filled
touched there, which we got filled off now, even though this didn't hit on my chart here. I think I'm okay with that fill. It's alright. I want to see this drop back into this range here now. I think we're so far down into this move, so we should see if like this wants to go back up, we should at least see something inside this trend line at around 50% or 23.60. That would make the most sense, I guess, because when this is a bottom and we get that much buyers, market likes to shake out those buyers again to then get the whole move up. Hitting on that trend line right now. So I'd say we take partials at this 80 level here, 50%. And we should probably put this break even. I think we can hit this 50% here. Yeah, this was our 236 level there. I just measured like a idiot. but that could mean we actually have to test this gap again if we're really getting the sale now, because you could delete this and like that would be the only fib we are looking at now, because this hit the 236 level there, boom and boom. Yeah, like basically hit it. And if this is valid and we close below 50%, rejecting that right now, like if we go below, back into this trend line, I think we're pretty meant to go to this 1618. But that kind of looks bullish from that trend line. That premium level would make sense here, definitely. We're testing around this gap the whole time here, but I think we should be able to break through it. There we go, get into the trend line there. Getting my stop ready here at 565. Getting back into the trend line pretty slowly, but we're getting there. That's a double bottom there. Yeah, that's a double bottom. I'll pull my stop up because I think this can hit. Like this is just gonna range for a bit. Nice, can we go there? Nice rejection of that level now. Still testing a lot in this level. $535 logged in. Looks pretty now. nicely here. I'm looking for how we react to this area. Locked in 700 there.
Mit Premium kannst du dich ganz auf die Musik konzentrieren. Entdecke einen Katalog mit Millionen von Songs ohne Werbeunterbrechungen. Oder lade
Testing the
deine
FAG
Playlists
there.
herunter, um sie überall anzuhören. Du kannst auch deine Lieblingssongs in beliebiger Reihenfolge abspielen und dabei so oft du willst vor und
If you reject this FAG, this is my new
deine Entscheidung.
stop.
Tippe aufs Banner, um mehr zu erfahren.
But we'd have to reject that. Stop goes in. Up 1.1. Hopefully this doesn't just stop us like a dumbass. If you want to see downside here, we should be able to keep this lower, like going lower. Locking in 1,000 there.
Order filled.
All right. Got filled 1,000 there. We're just a little bit struggling here. Not that much, but like a little bit. On the funded, I will go for a 2-to-1 risk. And I think I will be only taking trades off the 236. Because the 236 is like one of the strongest reversal points overall. At least in my opinion. Like even here, rejected nowhere really. Like here one time and like here and there, but like once we hit that 2-3 up here, that gave reaction for sure. But like my overall strategy in it, like everything in it, is like I can show you. Alright, what did we do here? We built range. We built a nice range there. Pulling the fib up. Pulling that fib up. Boom, now what did we see? 236 level there. Off that, whole move got hit after like the first got hit here. So that's like the strategy you're going for. When you measure this kind of structures, you're always looking like at the last top that really like had that downside. Like this I don't count as a real downside move there. So like you would have entered your short here till the next 2-3 point there, which you would have already seen here, like that would have been a thing here. Like that's an easy 100 points. Like after you saw this break up now and that closing, I think we closed pretty much above there. Like we could be reasonable to go to the 1618 there. Even though looking at this, that wouldn't make sense here. So I think we're still pretty bearish. So again, going in here, what are we looking for? Last high, last bottom, 2-3 level as said, 15 seconds. Could go in here, could measure this last high here again, this till this low. We're bouncing out of that 50% there, but as soon as we see a move below that, I would go for that. Because I still think a lower move would make way much more sense here than the topside move. And as said on the daily, like we built a huge wick here. It's logical that we like go up for a bit, but like we should still be able to execute. Should still be able to execute this lower. This is a pretty nice fib here, so if this candle turns around, I'm gonna take that. Because we hit like every nice level there.
Order filled.
We in this. So first target should be this area. Then this area. Something like that. Those are our two levels. Okay, it seems like I'm gonna be working today. Like give me a second here. I'm gonna just pull that down. We're gonna take 5 off of that. Seems to be that I get some more work today, which is pretty nice because I need the hours to get more money.
Order filled.
To follow into next month, so I can activate accounts and do shit. Like I got 36.19 hours here. And today's last day of the month. That's why I should go work today so I can get more money. What can I do? Maybe maybe 2.5 hours more. So like about 39 hours there. Not much, but it's alright. Could flip this again. I'm a pip pop jerk. Let's see what we do here.
Order filled.
That's alright, I'm gonna take the profit. So. Dann gehe ich morgen noch arbeiten. Stelle ich mir den Wecker auch gleich und dann können wir morgen auch traden, weil ich morgen den Funded Account aktivieren kann. I can activate the Funded Account tomorrow and we can trade that. Pretty excited for that. I'm also gonna end the stream here, I think, because I still have to do some things. Or maybe I can do that while I'm streaming. Maybe I can do that. Wait a second, I just have to look into where that was. Wo kann ich denn noch mal? Welche Seite war das? Das ist schon mal wonach super. Das ist alright. Nice. That worked. Perfect there. Should get one there. That's boring. That should work. Just have to save that real quick and I'm done. Das sind alles die alten. Glaube ich zumindest. Alright. I think I'm done here. Oh, I'm fucking tired. Fucking tired. Alright. Let's have another look here. What we did. Basically tested this high again now. Look on the 5 minute here. This looks like whack ass price action here. Like, look at this bullshit. Holy shit. That shit looks bad. It's an okay fit, but like not so strong. Nah, hell nah, we still bearish here. Down 50% shit. I think we're still very bearish here. That's like high taken, like retested. And we bouncing off that second time now, so
Order filled.
I mean, that's the second bounce, so we should be able to go down. Should be able to send it. Don't create a bottom here, just go lower. Close it lower. Damn. Why create the bottom there? I still think we should reject that. That's crazy.
Order filled.
Damn, bro. What the fuck is this price action right now? That's crazy. Like, for real, that's crazy. I don't like that price action. I think I'm dip here. Lots of buyers, still keeping some kind of trend line here. But like, I know that shit. As soon as I enter for a buy here, I will get shattered out of that, like with one straight downside candle. I have to wait for at least this candle, or I can't enter here. Only the 1 hour can help here and show what we doing. But like, I'm actually happy for the day already because we made so much money, like on this down go. We made so much on that, like 5 bands, 4 bands. We are still up 3, so I'm happy with that. I think this will sell down pretty soon here. We tried this top now so fucking often, and we didn't take that. Like, we hit this supply zone now multiple times.
Order
I'ma
filled.
take that. I think this is a breaky straight trend line. This one should get broken. I don't think this trend line can hold. And we should get the break to this lower area. Like, I mean, we had a 50% bounce here, so this was pretty likely. But like, for a real bounce, I would want to see the 236. Like, to see us shoot above that and like hit the 161. That would be the traits right there. Damn, bro, this price action today. We hold nearly no structure. But like, we had our one really good trade here today, which I'm happy with. Like, from this structure break, measured this, kinda got our entry somewhere here, I guess, or somewhere here. And like, sold this whole thing down.
Order filled.
But this is just crazy. Like, are we really just going for this top side here? Like, there's this kind of gap, if you want to call it like that. Like, this didn't break structure. This broke kind of structure, like this broke structure here. But like, you know what I mean. Like, where was yesterday's low? Like, that was like yesterday's low, or this is today's low. Like this, we tested it there, but like, weren't able to get above that, so we broke the low from yesterday. Like, highs are all the way up here, so they are not interesting. That's why I thought initially off of this that we're going down. Like, if we just held this, I marked that out perfectly actually on my chart before that, but yeah. Tomorrow we are going ahead and trading the funded 5 days, 5 times $400 stop for a 2-to-1. We'll see if we can get that. At least we'll see how long we can keep the account. I'm not thinking about rage betting. I really want to take one trade. Like, from today's open, if you would have seen that. Like, this is rounding, as you can see. And the important thing at this, like this open candle just shot up here. 20 points. The important thing here is if you were here a bit before that, or if you were here at open, like you saw this, all like this complete thing having no wick. So if you took like an entry off of that, or if you just had the 5-minute open here, like measured this top to this bottom, you saw like this testing up the area there again, or if you had this low to like this high, I'd guess 50%, boom, you saw this taking the 1618 there, like reaching above that, taking out liquidity and just bumping off that. So the most logical thing here would have probably been shorting this into the direction of the market. Like, we are more bearish than bullish. Like, when you see this break after like this take here, it's a pretty nice setup. And like, if you were in the 1 minute, like I said, you see this break up, you see this instantly dump down, breaking this structure here completely. Just took the sell here, boom, you're done. Like, after seeing this and then such a strong break, maybe your entry is here and like just hold this. But this was like a really nice sell-off. think we're done here for the day. As said, I'd have to work in some time. Just want to quickly look at some here. Oh, we're pretty much done. We had nice trades today. If you look at that, we started at 1530. Where's 1530? 1519. Yeah, that's around it here. That's around it. 1515, I had like this though. And then like 1520 I entered into this, and 1545 we took it out with like 1600 profit here. Or not even, like we made way more on this. We took 2 contracts out of this. This was 2 contracts for 800 bucks. Entry price was 202 and like exit price was 18,985. That's crazy sale. Same thing for this, and like after that we just stopped it here, I think. Like this is 4, 7, and this is the last one, 7, and like this is 10 for, we made 3,600 or something, 3.8, something around that, and then we took this next sale here. Or no, this was still in that position, I think. Or no, we entered at 39, so this was a quick scalp for 7 minutes for 500 bucks almost. Or 800 bucks here, sorry, 800. Then we made 200 on this, lost around 400 on that. Went on a little losing streak. Made some back here, but just some, like this is 4, 8, 12, 1.7k or something. That's 2.1k, then 1.1k minus 1k, 800. Yeah, now we're at 2.73k. I'm alright with that. That's like the start in the next week here, like last day of this week. So we had only one losing week, losing week, where we basically made minus 259 here, because we had a, like, look at this day. I think I just played around here. Like this was no real trading. Yeah. So that's alright. 15k this month. Last was 26. Before that was 33. We're getting there. Slowly but steady. We're getting there. Hopefully. Alright, we're done. Have a great day, guys. See you again tomorrow when we try to fund it. And till then, bye bye, peace out.